Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be talking about how to maximize your boat's space. Now, by me saying to maximize your boat space, what we're going to be talking about is how to organize stuff, how to get the most efficiency to fish out of your boat. This will be kind of a fun little video. I thought I'd show you guys. I'm getting ready for the pre-spawn. Actually, I'm done now with getting everything ready. We're about 2 or 3 weeks away from having the ice all out, so hopefully those water temperatures will start to warm up, but we are going to start fishing those wing dams with deep diving crankbaits, swim jigs, and shaky heads. So I thought today I would show you how I organize my boat, keep everything super neat and organized if I'm fishing in tournaments, because this year we're actually going to be fishing in high school fishing tournaments. So guys, let's get started with this video, and I hope this helps you out. So guys, what we're going to talk about first is tackle. Tackle storage is very important. Now, I do have a bass boat, but it's not the biggest bass boat, so I don't have all of this, space in it. I have 2 compartments. One is including the live well. So obviously we're going to be needing that for fishing tournaments, but I also have a little compartment space that I keep all my life jackets in, which is where most of the this is the spot that most of my tackle is in. So it's not a giant compartment, as you guys can see, so let's open it up. And I have all of my tackle organized. Now this, I believe, is a very important piece to fishing, especially if you're going to be fishing in tournaments. 5 minutes could make or break the tournament for you. So right here, each box is labeled. This one is not, but I know that right there is some of my finesse stuff for spinning rods. Now, TM stands for terminal tackle. I have my frogs all sorted, Senkos in a large size, paddle tail swim baits, top water, hard baits, square bills, all that stuff, craws, and this is kind of a top water sunfish and mouse box. We have, I said our finesse baits, terminal tackle. We swing over here, we have swim baits, soft plastics, jigs, chatter baits, and swim jigs, deep divers, trick worms, and jerk baits. Now, having everything labeled saves me the time to have to go through all of this stuff to find the bait that I'm looking for that I know that they're biting on. So that's how I keep most of my hard baits and stored, and some of my soft baits and stuff like that as well. But most of my soft baits, well, actually there's quite a few soft baits in these containers, but I do have the live well full of soft baits. So if this helps you, which you really should do this just to take the time, it saves a lot of time to do this, and it really does help when you're fishing. All right, we're gonna go check out the next compartment. This compartment right here, we have soft baits. Now I have a bag, and this has to be waterproof in case water leaks in, but this is all Senkos. I have my Gary Yorimoto Senkos and Shields and Bass Pro Senkos in here. I know that my Senkos are right there. I have them organized. I go in, get a bag, and I'm out. Now, right here are some paddle, and like I said, I keep stuff watertight in here. But when I'm fishing, I take this out. So as you can see, we have a bunch of different soft plastics, and I have them organized by type. So, your slim shakes, paddle tails, and craws, and so on, trick worms. So this is a great method to organizing your stuff. So now that we've talked a little bit about tackle storage and how you can improve your boat storage, that is really a big tip, especially from the pros. Like, the pros will tell you, you need to stay organized, and by labeling everything, having it sorted, it helps a lot. So our next little topic here is going to be about rod storage. Now, in my boat, I have 4 tube rod holders, which I don't use that often because I've set up my boat so I can have my bait casters in the front and my spinning rods in the rod holders. These are the tube holders, rod tube holders. Now, I keep my spinning rods in there, and they're nice. I don't like when you hit a big wake how they tangle in each other and stuff like that. Now, this boat isn't a giant boat. It's 17.5 feet, like I said. but it's the perfect size for me. You know, if it was, I have more than enough space if it were just me fishing, which is great. You know, I'm not saying I would never buy a, you know, 20-foot Phoenix, because that's my dream boat, you know, 22-foot Phoenix. But, yeah, I will get a Phoenix one day, by the way, guys. But this is perfect for me right now. So I'm going to flip around, show you how I store the bait casters, and you guys can see where I drive the boat. So, as you guys can see, this is where I drive the boat up front. We have my Helix 10 and my Minn Kota Ultrex. I usually will have a pedestal just because, you know, when you get bigger boats, in this smaller boat, it tends to get a little choppy. So, this is very interesting how I set... Sorry, there's a car. Now, this is very interesting how I set this all up. Now, my heavier rods that I use a lot are going to be, well, for you guys... No, that's right. Are going to be on the left, and my heavier rods, or my more finesse, you know, I'm going to use them, just, I don't use them as much, are going to be on the right. Personally, I like this just because I feel, it just feels right to me, honestly. And you can set this up how you want. So I'm going to have my heavier rods with a punching bait, swim jig, something like that. And I do have my Senko rod on the left because I use that a lot. Now on the right, we have a spinnerbait rod, a crankbait rod, and a, what else is there? A slim shake, or sorry, not a slim shake, but a shaky head. So that's kind of how I organize my rods. It's very nice to be able just to pick one up right there in front of you. And I know you guys see the rods underneath the trolling motor. I set that up interestingly, but they're underneath the trolling motor. They're not being harmed. The butts are kind of up towards the front of the boat. So that's how I store my rods. Now, I hope this has been helpful to you guys because it sure has made my life a lot different in the fishing world. Having my boat organized and, you know, really it helps a lot. I can't say enough how organization helps fishing. It really does. You know, having all of those rods organized and just ready with new line on them, this is the time to do it, guys. Right before the pre-spawn hits, you want to go through your whole boat or your kayak or all of your fishing gear. You want to take everything out, get it reorganized, because I can guarantee you I'm not the only one that likes to put different baits in different boxes. Now, that's why I have them labeled, because I didn't want to take the time, you know, to go and figure out which box I had to put a swim jig in, and then I end up putting it in a crankbait box or just the terminal tackle box. But you know what? This helps a lot. Having that labeled, take that extra second just to put it away, and yeah, it's just wonderful. I hope you guys found this video helpful. It really, really, really helped me. So thank you guys. For 500 subscribers, you guys are amazing. If we can get to 1K by the end of this year, I'm going to do a big giveaway. Don't know what it is yet. It'll probably be some tackle or something like that, but quite a bit of tackle. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. And you guys all have a great day. See you guys on the water.